Everyone, thanks for joining me on the mat. Today's practice will focus on our shoulders and our upper back. If you have a block or a pillow or a blanket that you can roll up, go ahead and grab one of those before we get started. We're going to need those today. All right, let's go ahead and get in a comfortable seated position. I'm in easy seat, Sukhasana, and begin to deepen the breath. You can close your eyes or soften the gaze if that feels safe in your body today. Our shoulders and our upper back are where we carry a lot of tension. So we're going to look to release some of that today, find some softness. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, soften the jaw. Begin to soften the face, release the tongue from the top of the mouth. Bringing your focus and attention on your practice, letting the to-do list and the rest of your day slip away for the next several minutes, and give yourself the space to just focus on you. On our next inhale, let's flutter the eyes open. And we're going to inhale, our arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Last time. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart. Go ahead and meet me in the tabletop. We're going to run through some cat-cow. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Weight distributed equally between hands. We're going to press away from the mat, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze on the inhale and exhale. Round the spine, tuck the pelvis, tuck the chin. Maybe gaze is towards your thighs. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the hips. Exhale, push away from the mat, round the spine, tuck the pelvis, dropping the chin. Inhale, cow, gaze forward. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale to neutral. We're going to start to bring all of the weight into the left hand. We're going to inhale, our arm just about parallel with the mat. Exhale, we're going to begin to thread our arm through. Inhale, lift the arm to about 45 degrees. Exhale, thread your arm through your other arm. Inhale your arm all the way to the ceiling, opening through the chest. Exhale, thread your arm through, placing the shoulder and the right ear on the mat. You can leave your hand where it is, or you can extend it long. Or you can take a bind, reaching for your right hip crease. Open through that chest if you're in the bind. Continuing to breathe. Bring your hand back underneath your shoulder. Inhale your arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, place the right hand down. Inhale the left arm to parallel. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale to 45. Exhale, begin to thread it through. Inhale all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, thread your arm through, set your shoulder on the mat, set your left ear, and if you did so before, you can slide your right hand forward or take a bind. Trying to keep the hips square. Place the hand back under your shoulder. Inhale your arm overhead. Exhale, set it back on the mat. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Drop your chest towards your thighs and set your head on the mat, reaching your arms forward. Child's pose. Reach a little bit further. And then begin to slide your hands forward, lifting your hips, and then setting your head back down, puppy pose. Keep the tops of the feet planted. If this is too intense, you can walk it back to a child's pose. But if you want a little bit more, drop your chin to the mat. Continue to breathe. Start to slide all the way down onto your belly. Elbows underneath your shoulders. All 10 fingers planted into the mat. Sphinx pose. Roll your shoulders back and down. Open through the chest. Gaze is forward about a foot or two in front of the top of your mat. Release yourself to the mat and press up to plank. Now you can be on your toes or on your knees. And we're going to do some scapula push-ups. So bring your shoulder blades together, dropping your chest towards the mat, and then push away, rounding through the back. Bring the shoulder blades together, and then push away, rounding the spine. We're keeping our arms straight through all of this. Drop the chest, and then push away. All right, press back to a downward facing dog. Hips high, you can pedal out your feet. Gaze is towards your toes or your thighs. On your next inhale, gaze between your hands and walk your feet to the top of your mat, landing in a forward fold. Grasp opposite elbows and let yourself just hang, ragdoll. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe nod your head yes, shake your head no. Release your hands towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up, tall mountain. Exhale, cactus your arms. Pulling your shoulder blades together, trying to bring your elbows together behind you. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, cactus your arms. Last time. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, cactus. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Tall mountain. Exhale, fold down. Begin to toe heel your feet to a little bit wider than hip width. And then if you have your block or your blanket nearby, go ahead and grab it if you'll need it. We're going to plant our left hand on our block, blanket, pillow, or if you can on the mat. Bend deeply into the left knee and open up to the right, reaching your right hand all the way to the ceiling. Release your left or your right hand towards the mat, plant it between your feet, and open up to the right or to the left, excuse me, bending deeply into your right knee. Continuing to breathe. Bring both hands back towards the mat. Toe heel your feet in underneath your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, fold back down. We're going to slide our hands underneath our feet, palms facing up, bringing our toes all the way to our wrists. Bending as deeply into your knees as you need. And then we're going to begin to straighten our arms, feeling that nice stretch in the upper back. You can let your head hang heavy. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And rise all the way up, tall mountain. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank. And we're going to hold this for just a few seconds. If you need to take your knees, go ahead and set those down. Otherwise, just continue to breathe. Float your knees to the mat and sit back in thunderbolt pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Spread your arms out wide and bring your right arm under your left, bringing your elbows together into a V. You can stay here, or you can start to bring your palms together. Lift your elbows and eagle arms pose. Begin to unwind your hands, send your arms out wide, and then switch arms. Left arm underneath your right, bring your elbows together in a V, and you can stay here, or bring your palms together, lift your elbows for your eagle arms. Release your arms out wide. And then shake them out if you need to. And we're going to go ahead and move to our seat, grabbing either a block, pillow, or a blanket. We're going to move into supported fish pose. So you can send your legs out long. You're going to grab your block, place it about at your middle to upper back. You're going to lay all the way back on it. And you're going to release the crown of your head to the floor. So you're trying to get the top of your head on to your mat. Your seat and your legs should be out long on the mat. Your back is fully supported. And release your arms out long by your side. Supported fish pose. Begin to release your head, bringing your chin towards your chest. And you can roll to one side, removing your block or your blanket from underneath your back. All right, come completely onto your back. Hug your legs in towards your chest. If you need some more space, you can grab behind your thighs and bring your knees slightly apart for some more space. Send the right leg long and begin to twist your left leg to the right. Maybe grabbing that block or that pillow for support underneath the knee. We're going to tee our arms out, focusing on keeping the upper back and the shoulders on the mat. And just releasing, letting that left leg sink towards the mat or onto your block. And maybe we gaze towards our left hand. Start to lift the left leg, hug it into your chest, bringing in the right, hug both legs in, and then send the left leg out long, guiding the right towards the left side of your body. Maybe we move the block to the left side to support the knee, teeing our arms out, making sure the upper back and the shoulders are pressed into the mat. Maybe if you did so on the other side, we gaze out towards our right hand. Start to guide the right leg towards center, hugging both knees in, releasing the soles of the feet to the mat, and windshield wiping them back and forth before we send them out long for our final pose, Shavasana. Send the left leg out and then the right. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your back. Let your feet splay out to the sides. You can rest your palms on the mat if you're needing a bit more grounding, or perhaps you need a little bit more energy, so you release them towards the ceiling. Beginning to deepen the breath, Lengthen your inhale or your exhales. Softening the jaw, the muscles of the face, releasing the tongue from the top of your mouth. Noticing any areas of tension or softness in our body, just noticing them. And giving ourselves this next minute. Start to become aware of your surroundings. Wiggle the toes and the fingers. Rotate the wrists and the ankles. Maybe reach out long for a nice